I fucking bought a microphone. I mean, granted, it was like $2, but it just died. So, and I don't feel like charging it. Um, hi, I am drawing. I just woke up and I wanted to draw, so I'm drawing. And I also wanted to run my mouth. Um, Also, I draw. I can't show all of that, but I do draw. Um, I mean, these are just like random sketches. Anyway, um, I wanted to talk about my fucking experience moving because it's actually been a fucking nightmare. Um, and it's not even like moving that's been a nightmare. It's been waiting on our stuff has actually been like a hellish experience. Um, we got movers, and um, when we got movers, we got like the cheapest ones that we could find because we were moving across the country. And so like we found these people and it was like, okay, this seems, reasonable compared to what some other people had quoted us. Because like other companies had quoted us like $30,000. And it was like, well, we literally can't afford that. So what now? Um, so we found these people and they were reasonable in price. And so we got them. And basically, long story short, because I mostly just want to complain and I don't actually want to like tell the story. Um, we have been in New York over a month now and have yet to have anything, any of our stuff. It's not here. We still don't have it to this day. We still don't have it. Which really fucking sucks. Um, we've been living out of a capsule wardrobe, being the like three outfits that we brought when we moved, because we knew that like they said it would take 1 to 10 business days to get our stuff to us. And we were like, oh, okay, that's fine. 1 to 10 business days, whatever. Um, it's been over a month now. Um, and we've reached out to them, whatever, whatever. Um, it's just been a nightmare. And I'm like, it's been a nightmare because like I don't have my comforts. Um, I mean, obviously I don't have some stuff that like is like good good to have, like, furniture, um, clothes. Um, the cats don't have like cat toys and like stuff like that. Um, the only furniture we have here right now is a couch that we bought when we got here, a mattress, and we just bought like a rug and a coffee table. Yeah, that's it. Um, and it's like things that like I like obviously take for granted because I bought them, I have them, whatever. Um, like my TVs, TV, my games, my like art stuff is all in there. Like this is just like what I brought. What is wrong with me? This is just like what I brought with me in my bag when we drove up here. Um, and so it just kind of sucks. Also because I don't have a job right now. And so I'm like here by myself, just kind of like sitting. Um, and it sucks. It sucks. I feel like I'm going crazy. Um, and like, oh, go out and do stuff, whatever, explore the city. Yeah, I would love to, but I don't have money because I am unemployed. Um, and like, yeah, I know, bitch. I'm looking for a job. Um, I'm not trying to stay unemployed because I will go crazy. Um, but I also have like three outfits. And so like the cats are doing something. I don't know. It's just been annoying. And like complaining about not having your fucking video games. Yeah, I know. I know. But let me complain. Let me fucking complain. It's been a month. I haven't been able to play Fortnite. I haven't been able to play Minecraft. I haven't been able to play Marvel Rivals, Dead by Daylight, like, all the fucking gay people games I want to play. They all have cool ass skins. There's a bunch of new shit coming out. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Anyway, we also don't have things that like, you know, pots and pans, um, cooking utensils, silverware, cook, plates and bowls. Um, so food has been really, really hard. Um, my stomach has been fucked since we got here because the only thing we can eat are microwave meals, things that like don't require heating up at all. Um, and things that can be like heated up in the oven that are in like a casserole dish essentially. So it's been a lot of like pizza, lasagna, various pastas. Hold on a second. Sorry, my pets have been fucking annoying. They just knocked some shit over. Um, yeah, it's been like we can't eat anything really. Um, which fucking sucks. It sucks. Everything sucks, and I hate it. Um, and we don't have a coffee maker, so I've been drinking this fucking cold brew that we get from the store, and it's not good. It actually is pretty good, but it's not what I want. I want a warm cup of coffee, and I'm not paying $10 down the street to go get that because we did that like the first few days, which was like nice because it was like we would walk around our neighborhood, which is really cute. Love our neighborhood, love the vibes. But I want to like I don't know. I want my comforts, dude. I want my fucking comforts, and I want the things that I have bought. Like I want my stuff, dude. I want my stuff. Um, because also like the issue with this fucking company is they like have not kept us updated. The only reason we know anything about our stuff, which we really don't know that much, is because we've called them about 5 times and like they either don't answer or don't give us an answer. And then we had to like go around to find like the actual like movers themselves and it was a whole fucking thing. This moving company fucking sucks. We looked them up and they are in fact like really scammy and shitty, which is really great to find out when you don't have your shit yet. Um, so yeah, like all of everything that I have bought or worked for was in that truck. All of my art stuff, like stuff that I have made, like finished art pieces, camera stuff, um, computers, game systems, literally everything was in that truck. And so every day I have a little bit of a panic attack about it because I'm like, where the fuck is my shit? Um, so just nasty vibes all around. Nasty vibes all throughout. Um, but we press on because we have to. We simply must. Um, and I I actually can't draw while I talk, I've realized. Um, but yeah, it's been tough. It's been so hard for me. It has. It's been fucking hard. Um, and it really just doesn't help that I'm stuck at home while it's happening. But apparently they're supposed to be bringing it this week. So we will see. And we'll see how much my shit's broken. I actually hate being unemployed so much. But it is like so hard to find a fucking job. Um, I don't know if you've looked at the if you've looked for looking for jobs lately, but it's actually a nightmare. Um, so yeah, that's also been really annoying. I also just like don't really know what I want to do because like obviously like the dream is to kind of just make art and make enough money off of that to not have to worry about it, which like is rare. I know that. Um, but that's like the dream, you know? Well, the dream is to be like world famous for like nothing, but you know, I don't really know for what. Because I always say that shit. I'm always like, oh, I want to be famous. And everyone's like, for what? And I'm like, I don't know. I used to say, a scandal. Like I would be part of a scandal, like a Monica Lewinsky situation. Um, but nowadays, I don't really know. So, oh my God, the movers, I literally manifested them. The movers just called Mr. Man and said that they're coming Thursday morning at 9 a.m. Sorry, hold on. Anyway, wow, amazing. Thursday morning at 9 a.m. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Um, it should have been here, forever ago, but I'll take it. Anyway, I I I I want to be famous in the way of like I don't want to be famous because like I want to be rich or whatever. I mean, like, that would be fucking nice. It would be nice to, like, be rich. Like, I hate to say it, but, you it would be so nice. I can't lie. You know, if I had even, like, a, a nice, a nice little gig. I don't know what I'm saying. It would be nice to be rich. Like, hate the billionaires, hate the 1%, whatever. But, like, it would be nice to have that fucking money. Oh, that is so much nicer. Looks like I have a thick ass neck now, though. It would be nice. It would be nice. I would use my money for good. I would use my money for good. Um, Paying my bills, paying off my student loans, and like donating it to things, you know? Anyway, I I don't want to be famous because like I want money. I want to be famous because I want to do things. I want to do things. I want to like I want to be involved in things. I want to run my mouth. Like I I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to be like I like dream scenario is like I become because I don't want to be like famous because that's like kind of a lot. Like I always used to say Paris Hilton famous, like just yeah, granted I know who her parents are, so like that literally can't happen to me. But like everyone knows who Paris Hilton is. Everyone, you say Paris Hilton, you already are like, okay, got it. I don't really want to be that because that's kind of a lot. But I would like to be like, honestly, like Ethel Kane famous. Or like Charlie before Brat famous. Like very gay famous. I want to be gay famous. Um, yeah, but I don't know for what. Like, obviously, it'd be cool as fuck to be gay famous for like my art, but gay people's taste in art is kind of routed. Like, it is. And granted, like, I mean, shit, like, I don't know if you can tell what it is, but it's 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 gay stuff. Gay stuff is happening, but like it's warped and weird looking, and like gay people art. And I'm being very general, obviously. Um, a lot of gay people art is uh corny. I find it really fucking corny. I think gay people art is corny, corny boots, because like uh, and I'm about to go on a rant because actually I have been wanting to talk about this. Um, I I got a degree in photography, a BFA, um, and so like photography is what I know professionally. Um, Whereas like drawing and painting is something that I just kind of taught myself. Like I've been drawing since I was like a fucking child and painting since I was also a child. But like I've never really like besides classes that I would take in school. Um, but I find, and this is a very specific set of gay art, but it's the people that do um, mostly photography or like painting or drawings with like hot muscular dudes uh, on like a beige background or like a white black and white photo, um and it's just the dude naked and like posing, and like there's no like um sorry, give me a second. um and they're just posing, and there's no like, there's no other, like, it's just the photo of the dude standing there with like his ass out or his wiener out, and that's it. And like that in and of itself does not piss me off. What pisses me off is when the the artist will be like, I am photographing masculinity. It's always this. It's always this. It's always, I'm photographing masculinity through the lens and exploring it, and exploring masculinity through movement or femininity. Exploring masculinity through blank. And it'll be like a muscular hot guy holding a rose. And it's like exploring masculinity through femininity or some shit. And like I know that it's like, and maybe I'm just bitching and moaning because these people are like making money off of this and like, putting their shit in show in like galleries and stuff. And maybe I'm bitter. Sue me. But I just find it so fucking corny because it's like you're just saying shit because you want to photograph your hot friend naked. And I'm sure there are some people that say that are like serious and they're like, no, I actually am. Like, blah, 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 blah. Which is like fine, whatever. I think you're corny. Um, but that's on me. But the people that like, I don't know. I just think it's so stupid. I just think it's so stupid and corny. If you want to photograph your hot friends naked, just say that. Like, I appreciate the people that are like, this is my hot friend that I photographed, or this is a hot person that asked me to photograph them because they like my photographs. Perfect. Great. These are good photos. And you're right, he is hot. But we don't need to art speak about it. You know? And that's what I think the real issue is that bitches are trained to, fluff it up. Like it doesn't need to be that. I and this is like this is just personal like beef. And like that's really what this all stems from. Is I find like the fluffing up of like the meaning of things to be really fucking stupid. Because like because I think my stuff, it doesn't require that. Like it doesn't need that. I don't know. And maybe that's on me, and like my stuff isn't. deep or whatever. I don't know. But like when I'm describing what I have made or like taken a picture of or whatever, I'm like, yeah, I took it because it looks cool. I thought the idea was cool, so I drew it. Um, or I thought it was funny, or I thought it was, scary, whatever. I'm like, I don't know. There's no deeper meaning. Like when I was in school doing photography, I would a lot of times have an idea for a picture or a thing and then create the story after that, which I feel um what was I saying? Oh yeah. Like I'll have this idea for what I want to do, like, a pose or a scene, and then I'll come up with a story after that. Um and that's what I would kind of do because a lot of our assignments in school were like you have to use like this week we're doing portrait photography, so you have to take portraits or like um using color or whatever. So it was really general assignments, which was great because then I had the freedom to kind of do whatever I wanted. But then it felt like to me that because I was also, conditioned, your shit has to have meaning. Your shit has to have a deeper meaning. And so I felt like I needed to come up with something to be like, this is actually about this, and this is exploring this. And I thought that was really fucking stupid. I thought it was really stupid. And I felt so corny doing it. But towards the end of like school, like my college career, my stuff kind of shifted from me coming up with a deeper meaning to me just basically talking about my life. Does that make sense? Um, like my final like BFA show was basically like my entire life story just thrown on the wall, and that was it. Like obviously it was like cool, and whatever. Um, but like I don't know. I think art with meaning is corny, and like obviously like I think it's I say that as like a generalization. Like art with meaning is cool. I'm not saying all art with meaning is really corny, but I think a lot of, not a lot, I think some of the art that has meaning feels a little um, forced and corny. So basically, if you're an artist watching this, I support you to just make shit because it's cool. You don't have to have a meaning to it. I won't judge you. Me, personally, I won't judge you for not having some deeper fucking meaning to your shit. I look so tiny. Like there's nothing behind me. It's just the wall. And so I look so tiny. I also am like slouching like hell. Um, anyway, yeah. I just I think people should make cool shit. And like there are also like a bunch of gay people artists that I really like that are making cool shit and they're not I think it becomes a problem for me when people feel the need to explain it. Like there are a bunch of gay people artists that like I really like and I think are really fucking cool. And like like looking at their stuff, it's like, okay, obviously this means something. But they aren't sitting there explaining what it means. They're letting you be like, oh, okay, this is what this means. Or this is what this is talking about. You know? I think it becomes corny when you're like, I I wanted to explore, you know, whatever, whatever. That's when I think it becomes really fucking corny. So, but those are just my thoughts, and like my opinion means nothing, but that's just what I've been thinking about. Especially because I have been like trying to make art lately. I've been really struggling to do that. But I've been like an artist like block since I graduated. Um and I'm like recently coming out of it and actually like making stuff and finishing things, which is nice because I've had a problem for about a year now of just kind of starting stuff and not finishing it. So it's really cool to actually finish something. So it's really fun. Um, anyway, I'm currently working on this stuff, these drawings, using shitty pencil that I have destroyed the fucking eraser on. It's the only thing I have, the only writing utensil in this apartment right now. Um, but it's basically, I mean, I've shown that, but it's um gay guys being gay that I've, you know, uh, wiggled and squiggled and enlarged and warped. Um, and I think it's really cool and it's really funny looking. And I think it's really fun. Maybe if I feel like editing, I'll put a little picture. Uh, I recently have wanted to look into like video editing, like being a video editor, because like every now and then I see a job and it's like, I need a video editor. I need a, you know, social media person, which like also would be such a cool job, I think. I think it would be really annoying, but what fucking job isn't annoying? Um, but like social media content editor would be kind of fun, I think. Um, and so I've been looking at that, but I don't really know how one starts video editing, like practicing video. Like obviously it's like make a video, bitch, but of what? Me making a video right now. What do I make a video about? But like these are just like my fucking yap sessions. Yap sesh? My stream of consciousness sessions. Um, so like they're not edited. Um, which is why this video is gonna be like 50 minutes long. Sorry. I did get one view on my last video, my little intro video. So whoever you are, love you. Um, I don't know how you found that video, but cool. Hope you had hope you enjoyed that. Um, but yeah, I also would like to be a model. Back on the job thing. Um, I would love to be a model. That'd be really fun. Which, like, I don't know. Am I giving model? I think I am. I don't know. I actually don't think I am. I'm short. So I think it would be very hard for me to be a model. But a girl can dream. Um, what else do I want to talk about? I keep hitting my fucking eyebrow piercing on everything and it keeps getting um irritation bumps. So that's really fucking painful. Um, this piercing is also fucking hurting, which is really cool. I'm falling apart, but whatever. Um, yeah, that's all I have to say. I want to draw, and I can't really talk and draw, so I'm gonna go. Um, yeah. If you find this video, um, like, comment, whatever. If you're the one person who viewed the video last time, um, and you come back, welcome back. I'm talking to you specifically. Subscribe, comment, like. I don't know. If you do find this video, comment something so that I know people are getting them. I don't know how YouTube works. Um, yeah, that's all I have to say. So, deuces.